First person I'd like to introduce is Bob Davidson. And Bob is going to talk to us about dollar store treasures. Bob, welcome.
Thank you, Jim. We'll get right into it. I'll share screen and start up the slideshow. So welcome back to Dollar Store Treasures, and hope everyone can hear me okay.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So these are things that I find at the local dollar and a quarter store. And there's our flashy opening. And everything you see tonight, again, came from the Dollar Tree, which seemed to be ubiquitous across the country and up in Canada, I guess. First stop tonight is in the craft aisle. We've got three things tonight. I was there looking just for other stuff the other day, and I came across these. So we all have plastic containers, but these are two glass bottles, just over 2/3 of a fluid ounce, 20 milliliters, it says. And you get two of them with droppers, with glass droppers for $1.25. So a lot of the, I use a lot of India ink with denatured. So this will be good for that, and working with some other stuff that may be volatile. So better than the plastic, and it'll last a while, easy to wash out. So glass dropper bottles, two of them for $1.25. Further down the craft aisle, I came across these. This is they're little 15 millimeter cubes. They're hardwood cubes. And I was saying, geez, what could you do with those? And I model an HO, so they're a little big for my scale, but certainly if you're an S or O scale, these would be perfect to make up little concrete blocks. If you're, have a cement factory or something, what they do with the extra concrete at the end of a pour, if they have something left in the truck, they'll pour it out into some molds and make these weights that they use for barricades and stuff. So a little distressing on the edges and a couple of pieces of bent either styrene or brass, and you've got yourself a neat little concrete block there. And again, you get 36 of them for $1.25. So not a bad deal. And they do have larger size as well, but I don't know what I could do with that. Finally, tonight, we go back to the beauty aisle. And last week, if you recall, I found a little brush holder. Well, I saw this hairstyling sponge, and it's a kind of a dense foam sponge with all these holes in it. And I said, I got an idea. So I took it off the packaging and I squished it down and clamped it between a couple of paint sticks. And then I trimmed off the one edge of it, so you can kind of see that it's bumpy. So I trimmed off the one edge to give it a flat edge to it. And then I used some Spray 77 contact adhesive, and I had a little scrap of regular foam laying around. And I trimmed it to the same size and then glued them together. And presto, I've got a really neat little holder for all my knives. And it protects the blades and protects my work surface because they don't go through, and it holds everything stable. So again, for $1.25, it's not a bad little holder, and I'm using this now all the time. I just did this a few days ago, and I'm loving it because I'm working on a little project and I'm using a bunch of different knives on it. So those are three things you can find. I spent almost $4. God, what am I going to do? I'm on a fixed income. But that's tonight's dollar store treasures. So if there's any questions or anything, I'd be happy to answer.
That's fantastic, Bob. Thank you so very much. Does anybody have any questions for Bob? Because he's been doing this now for a while. He won't be with us next week.
Yes.
He's taking a trip on his motorcycle.
I am.
Where are you going?
Well, we're heading out. We're going down to northern Kentucky to Bourbon Country, and then we're heading up to Milwaukee. It's the 120th anniversary of Harley Davidson. So me and a couple 100,000 people are going for a little party.
Well, have a good
We'll
time.
see- And we'll see everybody in 2 weeks.